Alright, let's solve the exercises. Can you create a service line item without creating a cost element? No, you cannot. You always have to include a cost element. Remember, there were two things at the line item level that we had to do to make it a service item. The item category had to be set to D. This was the primary driver to make that line item service. And service line items always need a cost element. Somebody has to eat that cost, and that somebody, that department or the order or a production order or whatever, has to be specified in the account assignment field. Second question, the item category for service is D. So if you answer the first question, you almost answered the second question, right? Which of the following is necessary to enter additional line items in service entry sheet? Not delivery schedule, not gross price, but limit. Remember, we have set a limit of $100 at the line item level. And without setting that limit, we were not able to enter unplanned items in the service entry sheet. Number 4, for service items, accounting happens where? Well, it doesn't happen in the service entry sheet. It happens in the goods receipt, but the trick here is you don't do the goods receipt physically yourself. You just do the service entry sheet, and this automatically does a goods receipt with a dummy material and creates the material document. Number 5, transaction code to create the service master, AC03. Transaction code for service entry sheet is ML81N. And like I said, just go refer to your IDES system for transaction codes. What are the disadvantages of using NLAG material for procuring services? Well, for starters, adding additional materials at the goods receipt level is not an ideal way. It breaks the link between the purchase order and the goods receipt. Well, there is a way to automatically create a PO, but that's convoluted, number 1. And number 2, it breaks the relationship between the purchase order and the goods receipt. There's really no elegant way in which you could add more services at the goods receipt level. And that's the reason why we could not use NLAG material to order services. Which of the following combinations are possible in standard SAP to maintain service materials? Well, vendor and service material is possible, yes. Service material and plant is possible, yes. Vendor, service material and plant is also possible. And service material is also possible, just the service material. So all of these are possible. Number 12, there's no need for the user to create MyGo transaction for service materials. That's true. We don't need to create it. We just need to do the service entry sheet, save it, accept it, and a MyGo transaction and a material document will automatically be created behind the scenes.